This interview is for information only and should not be considered as investment advice or a recommendation to buy shares in the company featured. Welcome to this Stock Box interview.
Joining us today is Rick Mazur from Forum Energy Metals. Thank you very much for your time. Rick, how are you doing?
Well, terrific, Mark. It's been a very busy June for us here at Forum.
Indeed. Well, before we talk about what's going on and, of course, the focus of the company, I want to just talk about the Saskatchewan project. I know we talked briefly about Northwest Athabasca last time and the joint venture you've got going there with the plans that are being worked up for a winter drill program. But you've not just got, of course, the Northwest Athabasca. You have other projects as well in Saskatchewan, don't you? So I wonder if you can just perhaps give us the update, give us the latest on both these projects, Grease River and Northwest Athabasca.
Sure, thanks. Investors forget that we have quite a portfolio in the province of Saskatchewan in the Athabasca Uranium Basin. We've made two recent announcements. The first announcement was we have a joint venture with Traction Uranium on our Grease River project. It's an early stage project, but very interesting area that we're exploring there. We've commenced an airborne survey that should get us some very interesting targets, and Traction is funding that program for us. We'll probably follow up with some ground geophysics on that project as well later in the year after the airborne survey is completed. On Northwest Athabasca, a joint venture, option joint venture, has just been announced with Global Uranium. And that's a very unique agreement in that this is a joint venture within a joint venture. So it was a little complex putting it together, but we've got a really good partner in Global Uranium. They're going to spend $9 million to earn 51% of our interest in the project. But as money is being spent and our partners, NextGen, Cameco, and Orano, if they choose to dilute, we'll be earning our more interest in the project as global funds are increasing that interest. But they have to spend $9 million to get to that 51%. Now, if Mark, if our partners do not spend anything, when Global earns their 51%, we will still have about 20% in the project.
Okay, yeah.
That's how it's working out after spending $9 million.
Yeah, exactly. And it's a similar agreement, isn't it, with Grease River, but the joint venture's there with Traction, but they've got the right to earn 51%, spending $3 million. So is it a similar setup? You've almost got free carry on these projects to see them developed. Yeah,
for sure. Certainly the first $3 million at Grease River, and $3 million is the spend that Global Uranium is committed to make in 2025. And the plan is to get drilling next winter of 2025 from January through April of 2025 on the Northwest Athabasca joint venture. A little bit about that. I mean, the last time we drilled it was in 2013.
Yep.
We and it was tough to raise money even then when the uranium markets were low. Our last drill hit there was almost 25 meters of 0.2% with an interval of 1.8% uranium. If that kind of result came out now in this uranium market, it would add huge value to the company. So we have a lot of value in our Athabasca Basin projects that really is not being is not well understood by the investor.
Well understood or appreciated, but that's good that you can, of course, once you've got your own program at the minute going on at your Aberdeen Uranium project. That's the 10,000 meter diamond drill program. But as you go into the winter, there'll be still news to follow on exploration on the Saskatchewan projects. But just quickly on the Aberdeen Uranium project, this has of course been your flagship project. You've been preparing for this for a while. It's to extend and test the already known mineralization. This is about finding scale, isn't it, from memory? And you're going up there in a week's time. I think Rebecca is on site. The camp is built. It's going to be a permanent camp, and it will stay on site. And I'm looking forward to perhaps doing something on site with you next week.
Yeah, we can do that, Mark. We've commenced drilling. Now it's the rubber has hit the road, and it's time to demonstrate the potential that our Aberdeen Uranium project has to discover a globally significant uranium deposit. We're all pretty excited about the program here at Forum.
Excellent. Good. Well, I look forward to perhaps talking a bit more about that program and having a few words, hopefully with Rebecca in the field there, getting more understanding what the main objective is. But I note from your recent RNS that you say you're very excited to be launching this first large-scale program since 2012. So, a long time.
Yeah. Well, the uranium markets are begging for good projects right now, because, as you know, there's a severe structural deficit in the uranium market. There's growth in nuclear power. There's a need for security of supply of good quality uranium from domestic sources here in North America. So we think the timing is very, very right, and that Forum shareholders have a great opportunity for a very big win here.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much for your time, as always, Rick Mazur, the President and CEO of Forum Energy Methods, and looking forward to speaking to you next week from a satellite link. Okay,
yeah. Well, next chat will be from our Aberdeen Lake camp in Nunavut. Talk to you then, Mark.
Thank you, Rick.
If you enjoyed this interview, then give us a thumbs up, a like or a retweet. Subscribe to us on YouTube or follow us on Twitter, and hit that notification bell to be the first to know when we release new content. There's loads of great content on our website too, across all our programs at stopboxmedia.com. Thank you for watching.